Hello students, in the previous class we have seen about the nucleophilic substitution reactions. For that only we are going to see the mechanism of nucleophilic substitution reactions today. Okay. So generally I have discussed with you the substitution reaction is nothing but what here? It is a replacement of one atom or group or molecule by another atom or molecule. That one we call it as a substitution reactions. So coming to here, so generally substitution reactions consist of different types. So coming to here, nucleophilic substitution reactions consist of two types. That is, first one is SN1 reaction and second one is SN2 reaction. The first one is what here? SN1 reaction. Second one is SN2 reaction. So coming to here, whenever the nucleophile is going to attack, that one we call it as nucleophilic substitution reaction. And coming to this, it depends mainly on the nucleophilic substitution reactions mainly depends on alkyl halide, reactivity and structure of nucleophile, concentration of nucleophile, and the solvent in the reaction is carried on. What we can say here, the nucleophilic substitution reactions mainly depends on what here? Nucleophilic substitution reactions depends on, so what is mainly depends on? So first one is, it is going to depend on structure of alkyl halide. It depends on structure of alkyl halide. Secondly, we can say reactivity and structure of nucleophile. Reactivity and structure of nucleophile. And thirdly, concentration of nucleophile. And next one we are going to have solvent in which reaction is carried out. So these are the four things it is going to depend. So now let us discuss about these two types, that is SN1 and SN2 reaction. So what is the first one we are going to discuss here? SN1 reaction. So SN1 reaction is known as unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. So what is SN1? SN1 is nothing but unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. That one we call it as what here? SN1 reaction. So coming to here, this SN1 depends only on the concentration of alkyl halide. That one we call it as SN1 reaction, and it is independent of concentration of nuclear. Okay. So here we are going to speak about here rate. So coming to rate here, the rate is nothing but here, the rate depends only on the concentration. Okay. So it occurs in two steps. In the first step, alkyl halide undergo ionization, which will form a carbocation intermediate, and the second step is, the step is very slow, and that one we call it as rate determining step also. In the second step, what happens? The carbocation, which is a reactive chemical species, it reacts with nucleophile, will give the substitution product that is fast and does not affect the rate of reaction. Okay, so that's why we say that the rate of SN1 reaction depends only on the concentration of alkyl halide, and it depends on, independent on concentration of nucleus. So by this what we can say? So the SN1 reaction, the rate of SN1 reaction depends only on the concentration of alkyl halide and independent on concentration of nucleophile. This one we call it as what here? This one we call it as SN1 reaction. So coming to here, the rate, what I have told you. So here the rate is directly proportional to concentration of, this is symbol indicates what here? Concentration of alkyl halide. Okay, so the order will be 1 here. So what is the order here? 1. So here R is equals to, rate is equals to K into concentration of alkyl halide. Okay, so it depends only what? CH3Cl, like that. Okay, it does not depend upon the concentration of nucleophile. So means what here? The order will be here 1. Okay, so why the rate depends only on concentration of alkyl halide is nothing but here the rate generally it occurs in two-step process. So the SN1 reaction takes place in two-step process. So in the first step, what happens means, in the first step, so here the alkyl halide undergo ionization to produce a carbocation. Okay, so what happens here? In the first step is what going to happen? The alkyl halide undergo ionization to form a carbocation intermediate which is slow step and known as rate determining step. Okay, so this is nothing but what here? This is nothing but first step we are going to speak. So what I have told you here, in the first step what happening here, I am taking here CH3 tertiary alkyl halides, CH3C, CH3, CH3 Br. So this is the tertiary alkyl halide. Okay, so means what happening? So for this it is a reversible reaction which is a slow step. Coming to here, so it is going to form carbocation intermediate. Okay, so means what? This is the carbocation intermediate, there will be a cleaving of Br minus. So this one we call it as first step. Okay, so what we are forming here? Carbocation intermediate it is going to form. So coming to here, in the second step what happens? In the second step, the carbocation, which is a reactive chemical species, okay, so immediately react with the carbocation, immediately react with nucleophile to give the substitution product. That one we call it as what? Which is a fast step. Which is fast and does not react the rate of reaction. This fast step does not react the rate of reaction. Okay, so this is nothing but what? Second step. So what happens? This carbocation intermediate, when you have been taken CH3C, CH3, CH3 plus. Okay, so here we are taking OH minus. Okay, so this OH minus will come and add to the C plus, so which is known as only irreversible reaction, which is a fast step. That's why it is not going to form here. So here K plus we are having. Okay, so means what here, CH3 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 KOH I am taking, so we are forming OH. Okay, so this is what here tertiary alcohol it is going to form. So this is nothing but here, so this is nothing but SN2 reaction. Okay, so coming to here, this alkyl halide which will form a racemic mixture whenever it is forming the CH3. So this one product it can form, this one can be written in two steps, that is CH3 CH3 CH3OH. This is one product it can form. Another one is CH3 CH3. So means what here, 50% D form, dextro form, and 50% L form. So which is known as what here, this is a racemic mixture. So this racemic mixture means what here, racemic mixture means which will give a equilibrium mixture of D and L form, we call it as racemic mixture. So these two forms are, we call it as optically active forms. So these are optically active. The product with whatever it is going to form, this it is forming what here, racemic mixture. Okay, so by this what we can say means, in SN1 reaction a tertiary alkyl halides only will takes place. What happens in SN1 reaction? Tertiary alkyl halide take place. Okay, so means what, these are polar solvents, means this mechanism is initiated by polar solvents like water, alcohol, aqueous, organic solvents. Okay, so means by stabilizing the ion by solvation. So this is nothing but what we can say SN1 reaction. So coming to here in SN1 reaction, what we can say here, SN1 reaction is, what are solvents? Here I have taken this solvent is OH, means what, alcohol I have taken. Okay, so means what we can say, SN1 mechanism is facilitated by polar protic solvents like water. Polar is nothing but different atoms. Okay, water, alcohol, or aqueous, organic solvents. Okay, so means what here, such type of solvents will undergo ionization to stabilize the ions by solvents, we call it as SN1 mechanism. So coming to here, if you have been taken primary allylic and primary benzylic, primary allylic and primary benzylic halides will show highly higher reactivity in SN1 reactions than other primary alkyl halides. So means what we can say, why this is happening, why, because due to greater stability of allylic and benzylic carbocation, intermediates are formed by resonance because of that reason. So why it is forming, due to greater substabilization, greater stabilization of allylic and benzylic carbocation intermediate by resonance. So means what here, if you have been taken, this is a aliphatic compound. If you have been taken, there is no resonance structures possible. Coming to when you have been taken allylic. So if you have been taken allylic, this is the formation. If you are taking allylic carbocation, so this is the allylic carbocation. So when you turn bond here, what happens? Here plus charge, here double bond you are going to form. Whenever minus charge is going to get, you are going to get here, this is a CH2 plus, and here CH double bond CH2. So means minus and plus will form the bond. Okay, so this is the reason why, that's why it is going to have more stability. Why? Because it is forming, why it is forming what? Resonance structures. Coming to benzylic, if you have been taken, so this is the structure here, CH2 plus. So when you turn bond here, so this, what it is going to happen here? Double bond, this bond is forming as a double bond. So means what here? Double bond CH2. Okay, so here plus charge is some. So if you turn bond here, what you are getting? The resonance structure will be written as double-headed arrow. That's why I'm writing double-headed arrow. So this bond is going to come here. So this is the bonds. So here plus charge, again here double bond CH2. If you turn bond here, what happens? So it is going to get okay, so this is the plus charge, double bond CH2. So again here one bond will come here. So you are going to get the structure like this. So this is the structure you are going to get. So this, because of this resonance structures only, we are having more stabilization products. So this is nothing but what here? SN1 reaction. So coming to here, SN1 reaction, which is known as unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reactions. It depends on concentration of only alkyl halides. That's why we call it as SN1 reaction. It is a two-step process. In the first step, what happens? It is a slow step. It forming carbocation intermediate. That's when we call it as rate determining step. The carbocation intermediate immediately attack to the nucleophile, which will be a fast step. That's why it does not depend upon the nucleophile. Okay, it is forming a product as racemic mixture, which will be a optically active compound, 50% L form and 50% D form. It will be having solvents like water, alcohol, aqueous, organic solvents. Okay, so here mainly compared to aliphatic, the primary allylic and primary benzylic halides show higher reactivity in SN1 reaction. Why? Because due to the stabilization of resonance structures. Okay, this is about SN1 reaction. In the next class, we can discuss about SN2 reaction.